Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kirk Wilson, Kirkwilson, common spelling. I am the fire chief for the Rockton Fire Protection District here in Rockton, Illinois. First of all, it's been a very catastrophic day for our community. We've lost a very well-known business, and our hearts are with those employees that are currently unemployed. I will give you a brief synopsis of the events that taken place today, and I'll start with the initial call. This morning we received a call at 7 a.m. for smoke in the building at 1165 Prairie Hill Road, which is the Chemtool or Lubrizol manufacturing plant. And what they do there is manufacture lubricants and basically a very large industrial type building, and also a lot of product, a lot of lubricants and things like that were stored in this building as well. So after we received the call, our first engine got on scene and reported heavy fire conditions in the building, and we also had fire coming through the roof. So we had a pretty volatile fire going on at that time, and we tried to make an initial attack. Unfortunately, our events failed, and due to firefighter safety and the safety of all the employees and personnel, we got everybody back and we went to a defensive type fire. At that point, we had concerns on the environmental impact if we dumped copious amounts of water on this incident. So we stopped some of the water suppression, some of the fire suppression, and we went ahead and let the product burn off. Due to the fact that the Rock River sits just west of Chemtool, about 500 yards, we were extremely concerned that that would turn into an environmental challenge later on down the road. So right now, as we speak, we're asking residents within the 1 mile radius of the incident to evacuate. We put that order out this morning. I understand that many people have questions on when they're going to be able to go home. Right now, we don't have that answer. However, we're continuing monitoring the situation and doing air quality checks, things of that nature, in the surrounding area, in downtown Rockton, and over towards Roscoe. The evacuation point at which we set this morning was in Roscoe, Illinois. It was at the Roscoe Middle School, thank you. I'm not sure how many evacuees are currently at that location. However, we do have local officials working with those folks as well. We have many agencies here. We have local, state, and federal agencies currently on the scene working to mitigate this incident. We have the EPA, both federal and state EPA on location. And again, we are effortlessly, continuously monitoring the air quality. So tonight there are some concerns on the weather and the actual the drop of the smoke plume. So we're going to continue to monitor that as well. So at this time, I would like to introduce Chief Michelle Pankow. Chief Pankow is from the City of Rockford Fire Department, who is also on the scene assisting with hazardous materials and also suppression. So Chief Pankow.
Good evening, everyone. In addition to the fire department, my role here is also as emergency management. The Mayor of Rockford was unable to attend, but I'm happy to step in for him and provide you a little bit of perspective on what we're doing from the Emergency Operations Center. Earlier this morning, the City of Rockford Fire Department, the City of Rockford, Winnebago County, and numerous local agencies activated our Winnebago County Emergency Operations Center to support Chief Wilson and the Rockton Fire Department in response to this incident. The mayor has been in contact with the governor throughout the day, and we are thankful and extremely happy at the quick response from the state to support us locally and the resources that have already been provided. We'll continue to work through the Winnebago County EOC to support the operation here in response to the incident, and also to support the community. And we again thank everyone for their patience as we continue to work through this and supporting the surrounding communities. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Alicia Tate-Nadeau. I am the director of the Illinois Emergency Management, representing Governor Pritzker. Early this morning, Governor Pritzker was notified of the incident that was occurring. In abundance of caution and to be proactive in nature, he directed me to activate the State Emergency Operations Center. And in doing so, we have the following state agencies that have been brought to bear. You have on ground today coordination with the federal EPA. You also have state EPA that is on site. The Illinois State Police is supporting. Department of Transportation. We also have Illinois Emergency Management that is working in public health. In coordination, what we are doing is we are focused on life safety. Our primary focus is to ensure that everyone in this area is safe and that we have a coordinated response. Every single person that is standing up here today is here in support of the incident commander, the gentleman that spoke to you earlier. Our intent is, again, to make sure that this response is as smoothly as possible. We have been in coordination and discussion with the facility owners to understand exactly what chemicals are there, and so we can make sure that we have the correct response.